Greetings, YouTube. This is Derek Davis, Big Boy Style, back at you again, another knot. Okay, with this one, I caught, in a sense, a little bit of flack on Instagram about it because there was questions whether it was mine or essentially somebody else's. Well, after doing the research on it, it's my original knot, but the inspiration for said knot comes from two sources. One is from Linwood Darkest, also known as Who Sees This, his channel, which I pulled inspiration from his shuttle knot. The other piece of inspiration that I pulled this from was from Boris Mocha. Wonderful tie guy. I mean, totally awesome. Dude has an awesome page. But I pulled from his inspiration, pulls from his X knot. And so what I did is I just took the two together and fused them together. So for me, this is actually my first, and I guess for me I would say is new and different, only because it's a new and different way of tying a tie that I'm accustomed to. So for me it's new, it's different. But of course, it's a style that's been around, which is actually tying knots with two ties. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the knot. This one I call the DNA knot. The reason why is because the way I've twisted the knot up kind of reminds me of a double helix. So also from a DNA string. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to break this down, retie it, and then we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, which the tie knot itself is fairly easy. Okay, here we go. All right, so again, my right side, my left side. Now, with the two ties, what I did is I picked two contrasting colors so that, of course, it can be seen when it's tied, but it makes it stand out also. So with the tie itself, I have the tip of the tie, the tip of the right side, sitting right at my belly, a little bit between my belly button and my belt line, this way that when it finishes off, it'll finish right at the belt line. All right, so here we go. What we do, we create the initial pinch both ties together, bring towards the middle, bring both tails over the top of it, and up and through the middle. Now, from here is really where you want to go ahead and tighten it up, because after this there's no more adjusting on this knot. Okay, so what you do at this point really is just crisscrossing. So I start over with the black, come back with this one, cross over with the black again, bring it back down, and towards the bottom of it, which if I can get this down towards this end of it, what you do, you finish it off by folding both sides up underneath it, underneath the tie. I use a tie clip. It's the easiest way to do it. Boris Mocha does it this way, and it makes it easier to hold everything in place. But you clip it right up underneath it, and make sure that you clip both ends of the tie. And there we go. Now, what I originally wanted to do, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it, because what I originally was trying to do was to get it to where it opened up and stayed open to where you could actually see the double helix, like so. So when I initially did this, it stayed like this for all of 5 minutes. And then it finally broke itself down, but just remained twisted. So I liked the way it looked when it was twisted, so I left it like that. All right, then drop the collar, and there you go. Easy peasy finish knot. All right, so there we go, the DNA knot. And again, this is from Derek Davis, Big Boy Style. Back at you again. Again, like I said, with this tie community, it's a small tie community, and small people make these knots and everything. So we pull from a lot of inspiration from different people. And I myself, just like everybody else, I pull from Matthew Simmons, Simmons Essential, Linwood Darkest, Who Sees This, Boris Mocha, aka the Juggernaut, love the page. But there are many different people that you pull from. Patrick Novotny, one of the greats. Alex Krasny. So you pull from different sources. So there are a lot of people who will claim off something as being their own, and it's not, but that's not me. That's not my style. I prefer to make my own and try to be innovative, but you've got people that are making knots left, right, and sideways. Noel Junio, forgot about him. But it's tight. And just like with any and everything else, there's a lot of competition out there. So there you have it. All right. So again, this is Derek Davis, Big Boy Style, back at you again. Another knot.